Here comes Daddy Ray.
If the world was made of ice cream, what would you do?
I'll eat it. How do you feel like being a leader?
I like being a leader. Do you know why?
Hello and welcome to Unstoppable. I'm your host, Kerwin Rae, and today we talk to the king of the world, Noah Declan Cecil Rae. My son, the one and only Noah Rae, is interviewed live on Unstoppable, where we sit down and we chat only the way that a 5.5-year-old and a parent really can. My son came to me and said, "Dad, what do I have to do to be interviewed by you on your podcast?" And I said, "Son, all you got to do is sit there and smile and answer my questions." So to be honest, this was done for a little bit of fun. I'm not sure who was interviewing who, but please enjoy this very short podcast with the man of the hour, the love of my life, the best thing that ever happened to me. Noah, you are everything to me, my son, and I hope you look back on this moment when you're 18 or 21 or in your bucks or at your wedding night and you look back with a bit of a giggle and a lot of embarrassment. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up, Noah Rae. This episode is brought to you by Nail It and Scale It, the world's leading fast growth program for businesses. If you have ever wanted to grow your business faster than what you can right now, if you need to make more revenue, if you need more leads, if you need more clients, if you need to know how to plan your business in a strategic way in order to hit big goals, if you need to learn how to scale your business and grow your team and your business so that you have more freedom, then this program is for you. Imagine 3 days immersed with me where we cover all aspects of business, but we do it from an immersive but also an execution standpoint. We execute every step of the way. And we're looking at 5 key areas. We're looking at your psychology. We're looking at your marketing, your sales, your leadership, and we're looking at your planning and how we integrate these 5 key areas to grow your business and your brand quickly. So if you'd like to find out more information, kerwinrae.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome to the podcast today, Noah Declan Cecil Rae. Welcome to Unstoppable, Noah.
You're welcome.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Okay, the first day.
So I hear that you're like a young entrepreneur in the making. Is this true? Yeah. When you think about what you want to do in this life and what you want to be when you grow up, like what are you thinking you want to be when you grow up?
A policeman, or like policeman, or you, or like someone else, or like policeman or fire engine guy, or
yeah. What is it about being a policeman or being me, your dad, that is appealing to you?
Yes, well, not me.
It's not really appealing?
Yeah, no.
If you could be anything in the whole wide world, what would you be?
Maybe God or something.
Maybe what?
God.
You'd be God. Wow. You know, some people like to think big, but you think really, really big.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
And what's the message you're trying to spread when you talk to other kids your own age?
Like, I'm talking seriously. Like Dylan is one of the most like famous creatures. He like doesn't really think. He plays battle games. That's not what leaders do. So what I'm gonna think is I'm just gonna play like by myself.
Yeah. Now, one of the things I find really interesting about you, Noah, is I don't know if you remember this, but at the age of 3.5, we were sitting at dinner one time. You got to sit in that chair, buddy.
I'm just okay.
No. The podcast is you sit down. Noah, where are you going?
The 2 doors have to be closed. Oops.
Okay, how about you come back in here and we finish the podcast? Okay?
Well, like I have to like first close all the doors.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Because that's what a real interview is.
Okay. Well, a real interview, no one would stand up and walk away during the interview. Now, Noah, there's something really important I want to talk to you about. I don't know if you remember, at the age of about 3.5, 4, we were sitting at dinner one day and you said to me, "Daddy, what's a leader?" And then over the next few weeks, we started to study our company values. So I'm curious to know from everything you've learned and how much you talk about it, what is a leader to you?
They help people. They don't look boss. Like Dylan bosses, even though he's a leader, he's bossing.
What else does a good leader do?
They help responsibility. They do not fight. They do not do guns. They help. Like if someone's hurt, they help. They say, "Are you okay?" They might say it's fine or not fine. And it will be great. Like leaders are great. They're not just bored and stuff like that. Like they're supposed to do like a 1 hour talk, something or something like that. Like.
So do you consider yourself to be a good leader for a 5.5-year-old?
Yeah.
What is it about your leadership style that you think makes you very effective?
That like everybody can't be bossy anymore. This is the end of the life. No one can be bossy anymore. Like this is the time come. The time come to we can't fight anymore.
So what you're saying is one of the top qualities of leaders, they don't fight.
Yeah.
I've heard rumours that you're like one of the best negotiators that this world has ever seen. Is there any truth in that statement?
There's a lot to talk about because we're like doing 2 interviews here. One in the morning, that's right now, and one in the afternoon. Like this is the second upgrade. We have got so many things to do. My dad's paying, my dad's puking, my dad wants to get a 4-drive, a D-Max. That is so great. We really want to do 4 drives. This is like, I can't wait.
So you seem to be talking a lot about 4-wheel drives and the D-Max. Is 4-wheel driving something you'd like to get more involved in?
Yeah, this is the last year I'm talking about it.
Yeah? This is the last year you're talking about it?
Yeah.
So after this year, what are you going to talk about?
So, like, how people do not throw rubbish. Well, I'm going to talk about that, like, today.
You're a little bit of an environmentalist, aren't you? You often talk about not throwing rubbish and picking up and not using plastics. Is that important to you?
Yeah, like remember when, like, in the olden, like last year, everybody was, like, throwing bikes in the bins in the sea. Like, that's what I want to talk about to everyone. Not, like, doing responsibility, not being like baddies, not being in jail, not being, like, goodies, leaders, being everything. Like, don't, like, scoop up garbage, put it in the recycling. That's all I want. That's very all I want.
Sounds like a good plan. Now, it's been rumoured that your speaking career is starting to take off. I hear that you're on stage at least every 6 weeks to 3 months. Apparently, like a couple of weeks ago, you were on stage in front of 7,000 people. How does it feel to be 5.5 and to be speaking on so many big stages around the world?
It's really good. It's like getting the community on me, like so much, dude. Well, this is going like crazy, dude. We have to get more like batteries, no more garbage, no more RCs, no more like RC garbage, no more garbage, no, like...
You bring up an interesting point about RCs, which are remote controls, I believe, and remote control cars. I know you like remote control boats. What is it about remote controls or RC that you like so much?
Like, this is the thing, dude. I'm like doing so much today. I'm like, I can't even do it. I can't even like handle it anymore.
Don't press the buttons, mate.
It's just too good. So this is the end of the class. We're almost gonna be doing the interview and like, so that's why we're going to do like a quick interview.
Do you see yourself being on stage when you grow up?
Yeah, like a lot of times.
Now, apparently your father's been quite an important influence in your life. When you think about your dad, like what do you think of? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's just because I really need to like, no one can like throw garbage anymore. I'm like done with this day. So it might be the end soon because I want to like do a quick interview because we're going training before the next interview. That will be Kerwin Rae. It's the end.
It's done?
Yep.
Are you proud of your dad?
Yeah, like my dad has now died, so now I'm a grown up. So that's what I'm doing, like more interviews.
Your dad died?
Yeah.
Really? Does he know?
Yep. He knows what to do.
But does your dad know that he's died? Because he's sitting right here.
No, I mean, like, my normal dad died.
Who's your normal dad?
Like, my normal dad already go to heaven.
Who's your normal dad?
Like, he already go to heaven.
Who is your normal dad, though? If not me, who?
His name was called AC.
AC?
Yeah, and he was a boy. He knows a lot about me.
Buddy, probably best you don't twist that. You don't know.
Put it in your pocket or behind you.
Put it behind you. You're not supposed to play. There we go.
That's good.
So I've started to notice that training has become an increasingly more important part of your life. You like to train with your dad?
Totally! Like, this is the best!
What is it about training with your dad that you love?
Well, doing push-ups, the squats, doing it like Kerwin Rae, and that's my dad right here. My dad's like sitting down on the couch right now. This is the best interview I ever had. Maybe we can do it more longer until we have to leave.
Wow, thank you. I feel honoured that this is the best interview you've ever had. So there's rumours that you're going to be training in Santa Monica today with Chris Tattered Strength Lura and your old man. Is there any truth in these statements?
Well, since Kerwin Rae is going to be working with the most popular guy who's named, what is his name?
Tattered Strength.
Tattered Strength?
Tattered Strength. Chris.
And this is going to be one of the perfect days. Ow, my lip.
Did you punch yourself in the face?
This is going to be the perfect day to work with Chris and the best. Never mind.
Oh.
Well, let's get back on. Let's get
Did you
back
nearly
on
swear
the,
on camera?
Yeah. So before we talk about the training before we go to the training, we're going to talk about D-Max.
What is it about D-Max you would like to talk about?
Well, it's Shauna. I'm in grade 1. He has the D-Max 44. He has the 44 4x4. He is one of the most popular. He's short. Too funny. Whenever I make dinner, the combo comes up. I laugh. Get a beer.
So speaking of food, your father is quite a foodie. He likes food very much, to probably an obsession. Do you like food?
Yeah, I sure do.
What's your favourite food?
What? Broccoli, cheese toasters, lollies. Not lollies. Salad. And
This is new.
lots of stuff.
Yeah?
Maybe the whole world.
You like to eat the whole world? That'd be
Maybe
one heck of a meal, wouldn't it? If the world was made of ice cream, what would you do?
I'll eat it.
The whole world? What if you got sick?
I'll just take as many as I can. I'll just want to get a fat tummy. Well, soon Holly's gonna go a baby. Well, Holly already died. Well, Holly's still alive.
You're killing off everybody by the sounds.
Can
Can I ask you a serious question though?
Well, yeah,
Can I ask you a real serious question?
yeah,
Do you want to be a real leader when you grow up?
Yeah, I gotta cut him a toe. I learned my lesson to not want any of my toes yet. Soon.
I've heard that leaders innovate and...
bond.
Bond? Do they constantly improve? Leaders always say,
Thank you.
leaders do what they,
Say they're gonna do.
leaders practice open
Yep, but leaders practice open. Like,
and
I'm
honest.
promised, like, I think the next interview is about now, so I guess what I
Are we
would,
finished?
yeah, so I guess what we will say.
Noah Rae, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on Unstoppable. Thank you so much for stopping by. I look forward to doing this again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's your turn now.
My turn now? What do I have to do? Oh, you want me to sit down? Okay.
Podcast.
Podcast, right, gotcha.
Here comes Daddy Ray.
Don't press the buttons.
This is the first upgrade of saying.
Put it behind your back.
Okay. Where am I going? Wait.
It's good to see you're not easily distracted, son.
Squirrel. What? Where?
You gonna ask me questions now?
How do you feel like being a leader?
I like being a leader. Do you know why?
Yeah, because you don't want to throw garbage, you want to be friends, don't want to scream, don't look poke, don't want to scream like, ah!
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing myself. What other questions have you got?
Like, no more boobies and stuff, no more.
No more boobies?
I mean, no more garbage, no more nothing like.
So speaking of music, what's your favourite song?
Oh, good question.
I get that a lot. Let's not twist it, buddy. Don't touch the wires. You're gonna break it, mate.
Maybe.
Just leave them.
This.
What's your favourite song? Don't touch the microphone.
It is. Okay. Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck by AC/DC. I hear you're a Motley fan crew as well, and you like a little bit of Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah. Not much.
Hey Siri, play Kickstart My Heart live.
Playing Kickstart My Heart Live by Motley Crue.
Okay, let's start it. Louder. Let's do it. Dad, take this up.
Sure.
Take this up.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have a dance party.
Are we going to have a dance party now? To finish the podcast?
Yeah.
Show us your moves.
Hey, you're gonna dance too. You're gonna dance. You're gonna dance. Everybody's gonna dance. Yeah?
This is your show. Oh, we're going to do the splits.
Daddy, you have to dance.
I'm loving watching you.
No, it's both of us, so you have to dance.
Noah Rae, thank you so much for coming on Unstoppable. It's been a pleasure to have you here.
This episode was brought to you by Nail It and Scale It, the world's leading fast growth program for business. There you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Unstoppable with me, your host, Kerwin Rae. And please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you get to see all of these interviews in the flesh. Share this podcast with your friends and drop me a review on iTunes. I would love to hear what you guys think, and also let you know that your comments help make sure that we keep producing killer content just like this. And if you'd like to stay up to date with all of my movements, upcoming podcasts, events, and much more, please jump onto the website kerwinrae.com, and also check us out on all social media on the handle @KerwinRae. Thanks for joining us.